It's your girl Ghost. Back with another one. I was recently going back and forth with someone in the comment section on someone else's video, and we were going back and forth on the fact that Jesus died for us, and this person was going on and on about the fact that Jesus is not God because a God cannot die. Okay, that's not the point of this video. Why I brought that up is because some people think that, okay, the fact that Jesus rose again kind of makes his death null and void, which is ridiculous in its own way. But what I want to speak about is Jesus' death was the last thing that happened to him. What about everything that came before that? I think a lot of focus is put on Jesus' death, as it should be, but if you've watched Passion of the Christ, for example, and you see everything that led up to Jesus being crucified, don't you think that is a lot worse? The fact that one of his best friends literally betrayed him for money. If one of my, not even best friends, acquaintances betrayed me for money, and then they let a vile prisoner go free just to imprison Jesus, who was innocent. Now imagine if I'm innocent and they take a prisoner, a vile prisoner, out of prison just to lock me up, and then everything else. The way they beat him up, like, I'm not gonna get too graphic, oh my gosh, the way they beat him up and the way he had to carry this heavy cross up a hill with this beat down body that could barely carry himself. Okay, so yeah, Jesus died, but everything else, do you really think your human body can handle it? At the end of the day, Jesus had a human body, okay? He became man. Some days I can't even handle a headache. Some days I can't even handle period pains. And no, but Jesus dying is nothing because he rose on the third day. Okay, but he still died and he still went through all of that for us. Not to mention, Jesus knew this was happening. If I knew I was going to end up in a situation that was going to be a fraction of what Jesus went through, I'm going to avoid the situation. Jesus was like, I'm gonna go through the situation. Not to mention, if I knew, okay, I decided I'm gonna go through the situation, see how much my body can handle, just to find out, in fact, my body cannot handle it, and I had a legion of angels ready to fight for me when I say I'm done, I would have called the legion of angels. But Jesus was like, no, I'm doing this for my people. I'm doing this because these people are doomed to go to hell. And that is worse. Apparently that is worse than Jesus putting himself through all of that for us. So anyway, I just got a little bit triggered at that person, but thank the Lord, I'm learning to control what I say in the comment section, because it's not about the fact that Jesus died for us. The end of the story is about the fact that Jesus died for us, but I think a lot of the time people tend to forget everything that Jesus went through just to end up dying, just to end up having people still deny him today. And that's the wildest thing for me. But anyway, if you don't believe, I hope you find Jesus soon, because for real, yeah.